All right, so it's been about a week and we're back at it here. We're gonna start working on the top, gonna get it all cleaned up and get the patches put in. We got some screws to remove and stuff like that. We got this material that's supposed to be good for patching these trailers, so that's what today's video is gonna be about. I'm just gonna go ahead and flip you around so you can see what the surface looks like currently. All right, so this is one of the holes that we have to patch up. The other one is over there. And what we have to do first is remove some of these screws here so that we can attach the new patch into the actual frame. We got some aluminum that we're gonna cut and screw into here. We've already scrubbed this pretty well. It's really hard to get everything off, but the new patch system has like a tape that we use that goes over all the screws, and then there's an elastomeric coating or something like that that gets rolled on over everything. So we're just gonna be really diligent and try to make sure we get all this loose stuff off. And this seam, let's see if I can get you around here. This seam here is all cracked. So we want to be sure to get that sealed up again too, because we have thousands of dollars worth of tools in here, and the goal is for them to stay dry. So yeah, gonna get started on that, and we'll bring the camera back once we have something to show you. Okay, so we're back here. Just got this sheet cut out. I'm gonna trace where it is. The idea is to kind of butter up the edges here with some flex paste. It's very windy up here. It's kind of difficult to work. Oh boy, look at that stuff. Okay. Good grief. The key to working with this stuff is to get down into the soft part, to not let this stuff dry. I think I'm just gonna make a big giant mess up here. I have seen this stuff stop active leaks and things, like epoxy pores and stuff like that. It is a pretty crazy product. But hopefully we're not relying on its longevity too much. Okay, I think that might be enough. Let's see, which way did this go? I think it went that way. All right, get it relatively lined up. Kind of squeeze it down in there. Oh boy, squirrely. All right. Get these here tech screws. These screws are a little bit bigger and longer than what was in here, so may potentially hold better. They also have these little rubber gaskets around them for roofing. I suppose it's good for this. Around. All right, well, I guess that's that. Kind of want to spread this around a little bit. Oh, there's a pine needle in here. That's not helpful. Probably not the best to do this on a windy day right by a forest, but I'm sure we're not the first. All right, so we're back up here on the roof, and we're starting to apply the tape. I think it's kind of like a bitchethane. Everyone on the internet was complaining about how unbelievably sticky it is. And they were saying that it was impossible to use because of how sticky it is. I personally have a lot of experience with bitchethane, so I kind of feel like I know what they're talking about, but I've never used this stuff. And Adele here said it was quite sticky. But the idea is we're just gonna roll this over every seam on this trailer, on the roof of it at least. And then we use a product that works with this to coat the entire top. And then we will water test it. Once everything's cured fully and dried, we will water test it and make sure that there are no leaks. So on one side it's like got the
It's
sticky stuff. Sticky. And then on the top, it's like a permeable membrane, so the coating can soak into it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that gives me some more hope. All right, so we've got all of the seams covered here, and we've covered what we can of the screws. Didn't have enough of that tape to get all of the screws, so we covered the ones that looked the worst. And we're about to apply this product here. It's called Dicor Products Metal RV Roof Coating. It's for use on all different types of metal RV roofs. And the tape that we got is usually sold with it. So they sell a caulk, some kind of sealant that goes with it as well, but we didn't get that. I will say that I do wish we would have got 2 rolls of that tape. That was like $37 a roll. But it would have been nice just to roll out all these screws instead of having to do it individually. But it's what we got. And apparently you're supposed to use the product right away after taping it. You don't want to just let this stuff collect dirt and oil and grease and sit out. So we're gonna coat it right now, just using a paintbrush, or a paint roller. It looks just kind of like really thick paint. Yeah, it looks nice.
It's about half.
Half. It's supposed to cover 200 square feet, so we're hoping we get 2 coats out of it.
And we will.
I'm not sure if it's thick coats or thin coats.
90 something square feet. Now this shit is like fondant. Can't even roll it. This is the only way I
didn't till this ground where he did not sow. That's just the way it is. It's just the way. It's just the way it goes.
All right, so Adele is just finishing the second coat here. It's looking like it goes on pretty thick. We might have enough for a 3rd coat even. You gotta wait like an hour or 2 hours in between coats. But once this cures completely, as I said before, we'll do a water test and see if we got any leaks inside. All right, so we're back here. We've put 4 coats of this stuff on, and we're finally ready to water test it and see if we have any leaks.
Okay, here we go. It's raining, it's pouring.
That doesn't sound good. Let's see, maybe that's just coming down the side. Oh boy, I just got it in the face. All right, let's take a look. So far, I don't see any leaks, which is good. Just seeing it come down the side here. That's fine. These holes are the main areas of concern where we did the patching. I don't see anything, not a single drop. That's good. I don't see anything coming down there. What I did notice is that this trailer was never meant to be watertight. So I think already what we've done is an improvement. But yeah, I think as far as a water test goes, that is a successful test. We'll see how it fares in the weather, rain and everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video there.
just the way it is. It's just the way. It's just the way it goes.